Hi, I'm Yvonne. Welcome to my channel. I'm talking about my life as a content creator living in Malaysia. So today I'm going to be talking about cost of living in Malaysia. If you're interested in this video, just stick around. So guys, welcome back. The cost of living in Malaysia is basically affordable. I'm going to be throwing light on the 4 different importance of the cost of living here in Malaysia. Housing. Thinking of getting an apartment here, they have different type of apartment over here in different area depending on the area you're getting at your apartment. Places like KL, rental is expensive there. That's some area in Malaysia, but I just feel like when you get here you can actually cut your coat according to your size. If you're new here and you don't have much, they have shared apartment over here. You can get a room for like 400 500 Malaysian currency, 700 Malaysian currency. I shared an apartment once before with locals. It was actually on a higher side because of the area. Basically I was living in KL. It was 3 years ago. I was paying 800 ringgit including my electricity and water bill. But here I stay in 1-bedroom apartment, which is popularly known as studio over here. So my monthly renter is equivalent to 1,500 Malaysia ringgit. So rental here is based on the area you're getting your apartment, based on the location you're getting your apartment. I've actually stayed in an apartment that I paid 2,200 Malaysia currency. I've stayed in a shared apartment where I paid 800 ringgit. Currently where I stay now, apartment I paid 1,500 Malaysia currency. So over here is just based on the location and based on where you want to stay. This area where I stay is very peaceful. There are less Nigerian here. If you want to get an apartment in place like KL, center of Malaysia, if you're wondering, that was where I stayed before I moved down here. I was actually paying 2,200 for my renter. The next that I'm going to be throwing light on is electricity bill. For me, I feel it's way more expensive. For my electricity bill every month, I pay 500 Malaysia currency. This actually still depend on the area you stay and what you use in your house. It depends on the appliances you use at home. For me, I pay 500 Malaysia currency every month for my electricity bill. So yeah, next that I'm going to be throwing light on is water bill. Water bill is way more cheap here. Like water bill is not expensive. Every month I pay 20 ringgit, 20 Malaysia ringgit for my water bill. So you guys can see it's not that expensive. For medical cost, I hardly foresee, guys. Depending on everyone, like some people, I don't know, depending on your body. Like since I've been in Malaysia, I've never fall sick. I think out of last month I did all body test for my body. Like I went to my doctor. I just do this whole body checkup for my body, and that cost 650 Malaysia currency. If I feel headache sometimes, I get Panadol. I think 5 ringgit, not that expensive, 5-7 Malaysia ringgit. So the next that I'm going to be throwing light on is food. You don't need to bother yourself about grocery. Food is affordable here. Like food is literally affordable here in Malaysia. For me, monthly, if I want to get my monthly grocery, I spend up to like 1,500 monthly for my grocery. Sometimes I spend more than that because I order African stuff and I'm craving my country food. I just place order for African stuff. You can actually spend lesser than that depending on what you love to buy. If you're the type of person that you don't eat too much, I feel you can be spending lesser than that. But for me, I spend 1,500 Malaysia ringgit every month for my food. So yeah, transportation. Transportation over here, they use Grab. If you want to book, you can book a Grab, like you book with your phone. And yeah, means of transportation is not that expensive. They also use train over here, like their means of, you can use a Grab or you can use a train. I don't think it's expensive. I'm not the type of person that go out all the time. In a month I can go out maybe just 2 or 3 times in a month. Yeah, I feel this throughout this month I've not gone out, except maybe 3 days ago that I went for a staycation. I'm not really the type of person that go out, but if you're the type of person that always go out all the time, I advise you always use train, because train is much more cheaper over here. Using the bus and using the train is much more affordable over here. For the kind of person that I am, I don't go out. I feel in a month I can spend like 200 Malaysia currency for my transportation. You can as well, if you know how to drive, you can as well rent a car. Like over here they do rental. You can rent a car. They have different amounts of car, like anyone you want. Like I think the lowest should be like 150 ringgit if you want to rent a car for a day. If you know how to drive properly and you know you want to multitask your movement for that day, I just advise you just rent a car. It's much more cheaper that way. But for me, I'm the kind of person, I don't go out. My transportation should be about like 200 Malaysia ringgit every month. So yeah, that is it for transportation. The next is entertainment. There's a lot of entertainment over here in Malaysia, like a lot of activities you can engage on. If you want to go out with your friends, if you want to go out alone, there's a lot of fun things to do here in Malaysia. Trust me, Malaysia is just like a tourist country. People come here to visit, and so I feel like you coming here, you aren't gonna regret the fact that you visit or you move down to Malaysia. Malaysia is not a country that you be and you just like, oh, I'm tired of living Malaysia. Malaysia is a country that you come over, you don't want to leave, like, because the party life over here, the giant life over here, the flexing life, will not even make you want to go back home. So I feel there's a lot of activities you can engage on over here. And talking about their alcohol, like alcohol is expensive more, but not that expensive. Taxes of alcohol here is way expensive. Yes, I don't like to drink all the time. I'm not an alcoholic person, but I love to get like red wine, gin in my fridge in case I have visitors and all that. And if I want to purchase, maybe I can purchase alcohol for 150 to 200 ringgit. If you're the kind of person that you love to club, you're gonna be spending more. Like me, sometimes I go on a date, 5-star restaurant, you're gonna be spending a whole lot of money. Trust me, baby, you're gonna be spending a lot of money, because 5-star restaurant is more expensive. Except maybe you just want to chill in your house, maybe get a red wine and cook and just eat and have fun. That way you're not going to be spending a lot of money. But if you're the type of person that love to go out, like go to restaurant, go to bars, go to club, trust me, entertainment, trust me, the Jaya life here is expensive. You can actually cut your coat according to your size. You can just go get a drink, chill in your house, you still have fun. So yeah, I know these guys, majority of Malaysians, like they speak English, they know how to speak English, so it's very easy for you to communicate over here. When you get here, it's easy to communicate mostly. But some of them, they don't know how to speak English. Someone might be there that is going to translate, maybe what someone that know how to speak English can translate to them, tell them, like speak Malay to them, and so that is it. The amount of money I spend monthly, the total cost is 4,170 Malaysia currency. I'm also going to leave the money in naira and also in dollars, so you guys can understand. So that is my total cost of living in Malaysia monthly. So yeah, that is it, guys. If you're thinking of moving down here, you still have that doubt, have killed that. So pack your bags and start coming over to Malaysia. Trust me, you ain't gonna regret it. So yeah, if this video seems helpful, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay blessed and stay beautiful. Bye.